Ladies and gentlemen, it's the R&R show. We are live. And I'm telling you live, and we got plenty of surprises here tonight. But first, we're going to show some previews and some promos from some upcoming events with LAW, Legendary Action Wrestling, and BWF, Bronx Wrestling Federation. We got a lot of things to talk about. It's the R&R show with the bad guy, Raphael G. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Raphael G on the R&R show on this version of Turnbuckle Talk. I know we've been promoting that the BWF heavyweight champion, Eric Jaden, will be on the show. Due to unforeseen circumstances beyond our control, Eric, you know what? He can't make it. All right. I understand. I don't want to say why. All I want to do is wish him the best, and we are rescheduling an appearance and everything. Eric, don't worry about it, buddy. You always got a spot here, and I hope you feel better. With that, hey, listen, it's Turnbuckle Talk. I'm not gonna stop doing my show. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got no wrestler next to me like last week or whatever. But you know what? There was a lot of things we have to go over. As everybody knows, August 5th, this weekend, BWF is holding up one of their monthly events here at 1123 Larrow, Close Avenue at Larrow Gym. That's 1123 Close Avenue, Larrow Gym. And it's going to be like a preset thing to what's going to happen at Bad Blood. I know LAW will be making their appearance there. There are some matches with a BWF roster versus LAW roster. Sorry, I'm a little excited because the studio smells like pine cones for some reason, and I'm getting a little bit of a feel from it. Anyway, it's Raphael G. Karma's not here. She'll be here next week. Unfortunately, she has some things she has to take care of. And, of course, I just want to get the rumors out the way. The R&R show is not breaking up. My two members are taking care of personal business. And when they come back, it's going to be stronger and better than ever. All right? So shout out to Ralph Filion and Amia Karma. But anyway, we have a lot that's going on in the wrestling world. Unfortunately, Eric couldn't be here today. I want to give a shout out to all the guys in LAW, all the guys in BWF. Bad Blood will be at Taino Tower September 2nd, 2017 at East Harlem, New York. That's going to be the final battle. That's going to decide who gets the companies. The winner takes all. There's a battle royal that's being involved. 20 of the top wrestlers from both companies are going to be in the ring. The winner gets to fight for the heavyweight champion of either of the companies, whichever one he wants. The good news is that they let me become in that battle royal. And the reason why I'm happy I'm in that battle royal, because I'm using, when I became a wrestler, I used my father's name. I'm not living off my father's legacy. I have to make my own legacy. And this is a shot for me to finally get a title shot. If it happens, I'll do the best I can to win. If it doesn't, at least it gives me a stepping stone to get in the ring with the best of both companies and determine who will be the number one contender for the BWF or the LAW Heavyweight Championship. A lot of things are going on. We got promos, we got videos. I have some footage of BWF. If anybody doesn't really know who they are, they're a company that's been here for years in the Bronx. They have monthly shows every month at Laro's Gym at 1123 Close Avenue in the Bronx. They have one coming up this Saturday, okay? If you follow me on Facebook, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see all the advertisements on there. I want to give a shout out to Bronco International, who is a great man in my heart. But unfortunately, he's with BWF, I'm with LAW, but I still give the man respect because of the way he brought this company up, and he's been in this game for many years. With that, we're going to show some promos, and when we come back, we're going to go over some details. And I got a lot of surprises tonight. A lot of surprises that are not only for wrestling, but a lot of surprises that's going to turn some heads around like The Exorcist. People are going to catch an attitude by the time this show is over with. Okay? This is Raphael G., the bad guy, on Raw and Ready. The R&R show will live forever.
Usually, Dan, we do these promos. I'll be happy. I'll be all like excited, saying, oh, how we go down to BWF and dominate them. But Eric Jaden, you crossed the line. You got nerve to hit Dan the man with his own championship belt. You got nerve to send your lackeys to distract me to attack Team Shazam and make LAW look like a bunch of idiots. August 5th, we return down to that trash of Bronx and invade BWF one more time, because you need to recognize the fact that Team Shazam make your promotion look like the most professional promotion of all. You need LAW, and whether you like it or not, Team Shazam is the dynasty of professional wrestling. Tell him, Dan.
Eric Jaden. You know, Wims, when Eric Jaden and Hawaii Allen hit me with my own championship belt, the only thing I can think of is how I'm going to get you back. How I'm going to get you back. So August 5th, Jaden, this is a war. I understand it's a war, and, you're just taking it so personal. Jaden, we said it once, and we said it again. You are responsible for everyone at the BWF.
Trash.
Last time we were there, we did something, Team Shazam did something that we had to help.
Wait, you can't even say it there, right? Like, you can't say it? We had to help.
Okay, I hate you, Frankie Slow. With everything I hate you. And you are now the BWF U.S. champion. You're welcome. So let me get back to you, Eric Jaden. You see, the funny thing about war is that everybody thinks they're the good guy in this situation. You think you're the good guy because you're representing BWF. And I know I'm not the good guy. I know I'm not. Because we already told you that we needed you to work for us. But you just want to keep doing what you're doing, and you got it now. You're rallying up all the BWF people. So now, I got to call out some people to make you understand who I am. Lexa Rose, Trigger, don't get involved in our business. Disassemblers, if I got to call Bob the Builder to put you guys out of commission, I'll do it, because you're jokes. Who else we got out there? We got, the masked man himself, Bronco International. I know for a fact that you don't understand a word that I'm freaking saying right now, so whoever's watching this with you, they'll translate it. Bronco International, I hate you just as much as I hate Frankie Flo, so stay the hell out of Team Shazam's business. August 5th, we are coming there. And thanks to you, Eric Jaden, you just opened up a whole portal. Because it's not just Team Shazam that's going to be there. Now you got the rest of the LAW roster showing up to that piece of trash town called the Bronx. And now we're going to come to your Fed, and we're just going to do whatever we want to do. So now, here is the number one thing that I want you to understand, to you, Jaden, and to the rest of the BWF roster, and hell, to the rest of the LAW roster. Everyone, now, when I show up on August 5th, you will learn that sacrifices have to be made for my well-being. And I don't care who I gotta drag into that ring. I am going to beat the holy hell out of everyone. I don't care if it's the fans. I don't care if it's a woman. I don't care if it's the boys in the back. Eric Jaden, you are the number one guy responsible for everything that's going to happen on August 5th. And you will learn one more time that we are Team Shazam. Mr. Bivens is out doing things right now, working on Team Shazam business, but you will show nothing but respect. You will bow down to the King of Clash when he arrives, and you will show that I am what's good for business. I am the LAW champ. And you will all cheer for me. Shazam.
Well. Surprise, surprise, surprise. That was a message from the man himself, Dan the Man, LAW heavyweight champion of the world, with Marcel Williams. And he's missing another guy in there, a guy named Barrio Rikers, somebody who I hold dearly close to my heart. Anyway, August 5th, Team Shazam, BWF Arena. This is going to be very interesting for independent wrestling fans. It is the first time in New York City history that two local organizations are actually going head-to-head, war-to-war, on each other's shows to determine who controls the New York City tri-state area. And on September 2nd at Bad Blood, that all comes to a close when Frankie Flo, the owner of LAW, and Bronco International, the owner of BWF, get in the ring, and the winner takes all. Okay? Winner takes all. So that means that somebody's company is going to be owned by somebody new. And things are going to change. People's lives are going to change. If you think that what Raw did to WCW on the Monday Night Wars was crazy, wait till you see what happened September 2nd. Okay? I am part of LAW. I do respect BWF. But I'm pulling for my guys. because you never know when you get a new boss how things are going to change. This is a great opportunity for either company because now both of them are going to get to shine. Even if I wasn't part of LAW, this is something that I would want to watch. Okay? It's not like in the mainstream. There's only one company in the commercial, it's mainstream. And we all know it's only split into two. One on Tuesday nights, one's on Monday nights. These guys are coming to each other. This is the way it should have been years ago. When you got the best of both companies meeting in the ring one final time to determine who gets what. August 5th, this Saturday at 8 p.m., BWF will be hosting their event. LAW will be there. It's going to be intense. Then you have Bad Blood, September 2nd. I just mentioned 2 matches. A battle royal to determine the number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And he can choose which company's belt he wants to fight. Frankie Flo versus Bronco International. The winner takes all. That means all the marbles. This is more than a heavyweight championship bout. Where are you going to get something like this in New York? Never. It's the first time in history that independent companies are doing this. Come, join us. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on all the social media pages. Come to our events. You can buy tickets online. For $20, you get a 2-3 hour show and you're right there next to the ring. You can't do that with certain other companies unless you're spending $2,000, $3,000. And you're watching real wrestlers, guys who are hungry, guys who want to make a name for themselves. These are the guys I support on all the companies throughout the tri-state area. You know, everybody thinks that the show is only about LAW, BWF. No, we're going to have wrestlers from other organizations coming in here, telling their story, telling their programs, telling their events. This is the doorway right now. Turnbuckle Talk is going to be the doorway for independent wrestling. This is the way it's going to be. This is how we're going to represent. We want it. We're going to go out there and take it. Eric Jaden, I wish you the best. I hope you feel better, my friend, and I hope you can come here. And this is a LAW guy calling you out. Okay? Dan the Man, we don't see eye to eye. We never did. Maybe we never will. But we stand together as LAW brothers. Our careers can be changed in one night if our guy doesn't win. The same thing would be at BWF. They're saying the same thing. They might not like each other in the locker room. You know, you got the bad guys and the good guys. You know how it goes. But they're going to stand up to fight for their name. We got to stand up for ours. So on August 5th, this Saturday, come. Watch us do what we do best. And then September 2nd, Labor Day weekend. You can't get any better than that. Friday, you get out of work early. Saturday, you go to Bad Blood. Sunday, you have a barbecue. You talk about what you saw on Saturday. Monday, you wake up and you play your videos that you recorded on Bad Blood and you say, damn, what a way to end the summer. Somebody got a new job. Somebody lost their job all in one day. You can't get any better than that. I have a shot to be in that battle royal. If I win, I'm not going to tell you who I want to fight. Some of y'all might guess. If I don't, at least my name will be cemented in history on a day where 2 companies put it all on the line to see who controls the number 1 company in New York City. With that, we're going to play a couple of more videos, and I got a surprise guest who's going to join me for the rest of the R&R show. Again, I apologize that Eric Jaden can't be here, but we are showing you love, brother. We are showing you we're going to show some clips of you, and we're going to show some clips of BWF. LAW, I'm with you. I might not like you, Dan, but at Bad Blood, we got to stand side by side. Like Frankie Flo says, sometimes we got to stand next to the devil to get to heaven. Well, guess what? I want a shot at the title. So I'm going to go to heaven if I have to stand next to the devil. This is Ralphio G on the R&R show. We'll be right back after this.
Same question. Over and over again, the same question. Vince, what are your views about this war between LAW and BWF? And I keep saying the same answer. It is none of my concern, so I don't care. But this battle royal that's supposed to be happening that night, September 2nd, and people want to know if I'm going to join that, because you have a big opportunity. Well, Mr. Ruler has been giving opportunities months in and months out, and everyone has failed. So maybe I'll be in that battle royal, and maybe I just do what I do best. But the only way you can find out is when you come to the show September 2nd. Taito Towers, East Harlem. You cannot miss it. And I hope to see you there.
Suplexes, hip tosses, frog splashes. This is the Bronx Wrestling Federation, known for its hard-hitting and high-flying action, and the fans can't get enough.
I just love the wrestling when they get thrown out the ring and stuff.
What about you?
I like the action and the high-flying part of it, and it's very motivational.
And affordable. At just $15 for adults, $10 for kids, fans can check out a cast of characters no different than any movie or play. You've got your kings, queens, guys from the future, villains, and heroes. And in the BWF, there's no greater hero than the man who started it all. Bronco Internacional, real name Frank Segundo, a 53-year-old veteran of the Squared Circle. He moved to the Bronx from the Dominican Republic back in 2000, and after competing for 35 years, he missed wrestling in Santo Domingo. So 6 years ago, he started the BWF. His popularity almost as huge as his character, as tables of merchandise line the entrance to the show. But to Bronco, the BWF is not about the money.
Debajo de esta máscara, a mí se me han brotado las lágrimas cuando yo he visto niños de 3 y 4 años cómo se ponen cuando me ven a mí, claman Bronco, Bronco, Bronco.
The first Saturday of every month they call El Dia de Show, and Daro's Extreme Fitness in the Soundview section of the Bronx transforms from a gym to a wrestling arena, and over 100 fans pack the room, including the Sanjuro family from Hunts Point. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Rocco.
What do you like the most about him?
He wins.
It's always great action, the tag team action, the lucha libre action, different styles, different people from all around the world to come here in the BWF. So, and also it represents the Bronx very well.
That includes outside the ring. BWF superstars are very involved in the community, from visiting kids in the hospital to taking part in the Dominican Day Parade. But before you get here, you have to start here, the BWF School, where current and aspiring wrestlers over the age of 18 train every weekday. This includes BWF heavyweight champion Eric Jaden. The 42-year-old Queens native has been wrestling professionally for 8 years.
Does it hurt? Yes. If people think that ring is bouncy and springy and all that, no, it hurts. It doesn't stop hurting. We have to train on what to do because one wrong move, one run something, you can end up in the hospital, so training is key.
I tried to keep that in mind as I stepped between the ropes. I think I'll leave it to the pros, like Jarrell Arroyo, a.k.a. the King of New York. The 35-year-old from Co-op City has spent 16 of those years in the ring, working towards his dream of joining World Wrestling Entertainment, the top company in the business.
I've sacrificed time with my 10-year-old son to do this, who comes with me to a lot of shows. He gets to meet a lot of legends and things of that nature, so he's happy. But at the same time, I'm not daddy all the time. It's an addiction in a way, the roar of the crowd, being able to entertain people as much as humanly possible.
It's a life that 21-year-old Bronxite Felix Roman hopes to have someday. A multi-sport athlete at Mott Haven Village Prep, he never thought he would find a chance to pursue his dream so close to home.
I thought I had to move out of state. I thought I had to go somewhere else. I didn't think it was going to be one around. Once I found this place, I was like, oh, thank God, I can stay where I'm at. I don't have to move.
Roman may train for more than a year before getting to have a match in front of the crowd, but he's committed, as are the almost 40 students who now train at the school.
We have a lot of kids out here who don't have places to go to, and he's giving them chances to come in, train, learn the art of professional wrestling, because it's an art.
Yo no sabía que iban a venir tantos jóvenes a hacer lo que era el deporte de la lucha libre, a hacer entrenamiento de lucha libre. Para mí me lleno de orgullo.
For News 12 Overtime, I'm Kurt Sumner. Suplexes, hip tosses, frog splashes. This is the Bronx Wrestling Federation, known for its hard-hitting, high-flying action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live. It's the R&R show, and before we close the segment of Turnbuckle Talk, again, I want to remind everyone, August 5th, this Saturday, BWF will be holding their monthly event at 1123 Close Avenue in the Bronx. LAW will be making their presence there. And then we finish it off at Bad Blood, Mala Sangre, September 2nd, 2017. Okay? East Harlem, Taino Towers. This is the one that's going to change it all. Like I said before, the first time in New York City history that 2 independent companies are going to put their names on the line. The winner takes all. A battle royal to determine the number 1 contender to fight for either one of the championships. That's not even including all the other matches. A fatal 4-way. Another fight for the United States Heavyweight Championship. And God knows what else is going to happen that day. You got to be there. Follow us on Facebook, Legendary Action Wrestling. Follow BWF on Facebook. Hey, follow the R&R Show on Facebook. Raphael G on Facebook. I'm Your Karma on Facebook. Frankie Flo, Bronco International. All these guys are on all the social medias. The links are up there. The dates are up there. The promos are up there. The pictures are out there. Get your butts up. It's going to happen. So with that, we'll be right back after this, and we will continue with the R&R Show. And I got a special guest who's waiting right over there next to the pine cone smells. This is Raphael G. God bless, and I'll be right back.
Mr. Bowers to admitting. Mr. Bowers to admitting. Dr. Barr, call 377. Dr. Barr.
Show up for my 3 o'clock shift and notice everybody on us moving kinda quick. That's cause we got a patient and they say he's really sick. Don't nobody wanna treat him cause they don't know what it is. I take him, I know that I can save him. I need to know his history to make an observation. What's his name? Hip hop. Gotta find out what he's taking. Well, his dad is in the other room and I know he's been waiting to talk to you. He said I don't know, he just started to change. He comes home every night high off Lil Wayne. He took a trip with his cousin down south on a plane. Came back with tight pants, never acting the same. He sips lean, takes Molly. That's not how I raised him. Doc, he's dying slow. I need somebody to save him. Plus I heard that your work is amazing, and I know if he died I could never replace him. So I told him I'd try. Okay, can we lay him back down, please?
Lay him this way.
Check his blood pressure. Do we have a blood pressure on him?